Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Young against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Young from long range. Utah with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Hunter. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
From deep three-point range, it's stolen by Hunter. There's Young with the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Bogdanovich up top. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Collins. Bogdanovich, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Young. So they take the lead.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound. Young attacking. The kick to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Now Mitchell. To the right side. Young against Gobert. Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young, the pass to Hunter. To the left side wing. Young finds Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Young from long range.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Screen by Capella. The kick to Hunter. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert, guarded by Capella. Here's Conley. Lets it go from 14. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Hunter, good.
Yeah, this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Pass to Gobert. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. The three from Mitchell. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The three ball. Bogdanovich, no good. Here's O'Neal. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks at
Your Jazz Dancer.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeLon Wright, then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's Williams in a two-guard. The Hawks leading.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's Dieng. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Herter's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Kevin Herter.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Herter. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Back to Dieng. Over to the left wing. Gallinari against Bogdanovich. Here's Dieng. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal on the wing. And the Jazz call time here. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the three ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, B.A. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
Outside, Williams. Driving inside. Here's Dieng. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hunter passes to Williams. Right side Herter. 6 to shoot.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
On the take. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Herter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead. And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly.
Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end is so important for him.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Williams. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Jang. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading to the wing on the left. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Herder. Here's Jang. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow, big-time size, speed, power combination for Gorgui Dieng. Wow.
Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front, up 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. To the left wing. Gay against Collins. Now here's Gay. Tightly guarded. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Outside Young. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Ingles finds Gay. Now here's Whiteside. And he lays it up and in. Whiteside's got his first basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Young can't hit.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
He gets it in there. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Young inside. Whiteside on him. Back to Young. Plenty of space. Drained it for 2 points. Young's got his second basket on the night.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Here's Ingles. Buries it down low.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. The kick out to Young. Clarkson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Ball timeout. It's Team Bonanza. Make some noise. And your Jazz Denver.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And Young, here we go, to the middle. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Hunter covering. Back to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Gay inside. Collins defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
In transition. Bogdanovich from long range. Drills it from deep. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead. Here's Clarkson. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella finds Young. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Capella for the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Outside Young. Inside. And a slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Clarkson, right side. From deep, Hay. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. We're at the end of the third quarter, and
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Ingles, good.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. From deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Gay outside. Now Ingles. Clarkson outside. Whiteside with it. To the inside. Oni. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Williams is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Young. Gobert against Gallinari. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Second chance shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And here's Wright. Outside Gallinari. Takes it inside. Pass to Jang. It's Wright on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. Gallinari for 3. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich has checked in for Williams. And it's Trae Young in for Wright. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From the arc. And the Hawks with another 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Oh, got a piece of it. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Young against Gobert. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. O'Neal misses. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bogdanovich, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Driving in. Hunter on the wing. The 3. Rebound, Utah. It's a 6-point game.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Clock at 4. Here's O'Neal. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
The kick out to Young. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to the W. And they barely squeezed out.
Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Bridges misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Paul against Conley. A 3. Paul can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got his team on the board to start the game for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Mitchell outside. O'Neal from long range. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Paul looking over the floor. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Over Ayton. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. Going inside from 18 feet away. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. He kicks to Bridges. Outside Crowder. The dish to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Conley surveying the D. Ayton against Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Paul passes to Bridges. Offline with his 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Phoenix is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
For three, Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. And that one goes out of bounds. He's touched by Ayton. Utah leading. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Mitchell. From downtown, the Jazz with another miss. Suns have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert against Ayton. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. Bridges attacking. Ready by Bogdanovich. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside. The Suns leading.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
The shot by Paul, no good. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul outside. Here's Booker. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges misses.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
To the right side. Back to Conley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Crowder against Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Paul outside. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Out to Conley.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul goes in. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Paul. There's the pass to Booker. A 3-ball. Here's Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Paul's shot is off. Down low. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Son. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Gay inside. Johnson's there. Clarkson finds Gay. Back to Clarkson. And Utah turns it over again. El Phoenix shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Here's Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 1-point game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Pass to Nader. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The shot by Oni, no good. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Here's Whiteside. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Phoenix, JaVale McGee.
He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Some dishes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. From the baseline. Another miss by Utah.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Nader's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Stolen by McGee. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the
2
Jazz.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. There's 1:47 left in the third. Passes to Shamet. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here is Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 7. Payne looking around. Back to Shamet. 5 to shoot with the drive. And there it is for him. And the Suns lead by 9.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Payne kicks to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need this one. And there's the nice layup by Gay.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Payne. Lays it up off the glass. Payne's got the lead back up to 9 now for Phoenix.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And stolen by Payne. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson's shot is off. Utah has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Oney with the rebound. Clarkson right side. Here's Oney. He takes it in. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought that
the previous play is under.
The officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Feeds to Bogdanovich. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 11. Bounce pass from Bridges. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
O'Neal tries again. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection.
Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Shot to stop the run. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his third assist on the night. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Jazz foul. Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix leading by 14. Paul outside for three. And the Suns miss again.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
And it's Paul penetrating. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Paul with the ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Bridges outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. A three from Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Driving inside. And it's in there. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul goes in. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 14. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley dishes to Gobert. And a missed layup.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Back to Booker. And there's the drive. Outside Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Phoenix.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Second chance shot. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. Bridges passes to Ayton, and another shot. No good on the layup. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Allie, it's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young against Paul. Pass to Collins. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, but yeah, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. In transition, here they come. Booker for 3. They get the rebound. Crowder outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Just 4 to shoot. Paul finds Ayton. Second chance effort. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul, shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Young can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Young from 15 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Collins, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Paul. Crowder outside. Going inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's Young with the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Paul against Young. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Left side Young. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Reddish. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Paul against Young. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton with a screen. And Bridges, here we go. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Ayton against Capella. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Driving to the basket. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 so far. High post Young. He's against Ayton. And a foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Long range from the inbound. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Pass to Ayton. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now Capella. Back to Reddish. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Hey, rejected by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. He gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to.
The previous play is under.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those...
And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Knocks down the triple. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Ayton finds Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Paul passes to Ayton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. It's stolen by Hunter. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Crowder. It's Chang, high post. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing, hounded by Wright. Paul against Williams. For 3, Bridges. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter passes to Gallinari. Back to Hunter. Outside Gallinari. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
The Hawks trailing. Back to Wright. Into the lane. Booker against Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Paul against Wright. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. Over Wright.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Paul against Wright. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. There's the drive. Crowder outside. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:50 left in the first half. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Out to Bridges. Got a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Young from long range. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Hey, rejected by Capella. They retain possession. Bridges finds Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Back to Young. Another shot. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul for 3. Collins against Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Stolen by Booker. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Young gets it to go.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Payne on the bounce. Pass to Nader. Left side Johnson. Stolen by Collins. On the break. Here's Reddish. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Capella finds Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Payne with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to McGee. 2 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
He's off on that one. Collins with the defensive effort. Outside Young. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Young again missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Shamet. Collins defending. It's Nader on the wing. Lets it go from 11. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Young from long range hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 15 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Stripped it away. From deep. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns trailing. Left side Payne. And he misses his first shot of the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Young attacking. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Capella on the double team. Lets it fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Young from long range. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Shamet. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great 3-point shooter, and they were right.
Collins against Johnson. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 18.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Payne drives. Got it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Reddish on the wing. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. McGee with a steal. Left side Payne. Here's Nader. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
3/4 of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They lead by 1. Don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Abdul Nader, and it's Johnson in at the 4. Herder's checked in for the Hawks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Booker. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Herder. The 3-ball. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Paul. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Jang. Back to Williams. Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder left side. Drives to the hoop. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Herder from outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Ball against Young. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Crowder. Pass to Reddish. The 3. Drops in the 3. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Big-time play. Cam Reddish stepping up to the plate. We know he has the talent to do so.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Now Crowder. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Booker. There's the triple. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Ball against Young. Bridges outside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Young misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Paul. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Reddish. To the paint. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Pass to Young. From deep three-point range, and knocks down the 3.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Paul with a steal. Fast break, here we go. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Trae Young. And here's Bogdanovich. Poked away. Paul with a steal. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. This one was in the balance right in.
And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Passes it to O'Neal. Clock is at 3. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Driving in, Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the game going here with the first basket for Atlanta. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Young against Conley. Shoots over Capella. Conley's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Young from the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Over by Conley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Utah ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal from long range. A shot off that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Over by Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella the pass to Collins. Here he goes. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovich.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Mitchell. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. And there's the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 6. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young for 3. Utah with the rebound. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now, here's Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. To the left wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Gobert. Right wing. Launches it. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 6. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Mitchell's got 6.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 7. Young left side. Good work defensively by Conley.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Young looking it over. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man count?
Young against Conley. Young drives in. The 3. Another miss by Young.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Gobert against Capella. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. Just 2 to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Poked away. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got it all tied up now for Utah. Young with the ball. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Looks ahead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Just 4 to shoot. Right to pass to Hunter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
You can see the improved upper body strength of Gorgui Zhang that allows him to finish through the contact, gets the free throw line. Nice.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now, here's Whiteside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's Whiteside. Misses from short range. The Hawks leading by 6. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. No good on the 3. And for the Jazz, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. A 3 from Gay. And Wright pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Driving the lane. That's tipped. Clarkson surveying the floor. And the rejection by Jang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgui Zhang.
And here is Williams. Pass to Gallinari for 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. And Hunter, here we go. Zhang inside. It's good. Zhang's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgie Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Wright. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clarkson against Williams. Clarkson passes to Gay. Gallinari with the steal. In the corner, Wright with it. Fires from the wing. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Basket counts.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Right inside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gallinari against Gay. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Oni. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter kicks to Wright. Hawks passing it around. And there's Hunter on the assist by Wright. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Wright missing. Jazz trail by 3. Gay kicks to Ingles. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Whiteside. Oni passes to Gay. Gay is doubled. Here's Oni. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Williams in the post. Ingles covering. Right from outside. No good that time. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly. But
all right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Let's hear it right now.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Young with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 4. At the top of the key, Gobert. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Kicks it to Conley. Back to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Young. Collins looking around. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Young pass to Reddish. Now here's Collins. It's Young on the wing. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
All right, look who's coming on the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Inside, in the corner, O'Neal with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Capella against Gobert. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded close, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Gobert.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
There's the drive and the dunk by O'Neal.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Out to the right wing. Reddish with the ball. O'Neal's there. Now, here's Reddish. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Lights checked in. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Gobert with a screen on right. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Right against Conley. And it's right missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Young's checked in for Atlanta.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
And defensively, Collins has the strength, mobility, and work ethic to be an impact performer.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Out to the right wing. Capella kicks to Reddish. Hawks passing it around. And a deep three from Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
And good that time. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young outside. From outside, off the mark. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy. but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
Young inside. Covered by Conley. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 9.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Hunter's checked in for Cameron Reddish.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella from the arc. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
think more agility and more.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now Bogdanovich following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Gobert with the screen on Crowder. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Paul for 3. Bridges. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell against Booker. Conley with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Crowder. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Conley. Six on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. To the paint. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, O'Neal. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Crowder.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
First team foul.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Ayton wide open. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now here's Gobert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here is O'Neal. And stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. They now take the lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Ball against Conley. Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 5.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell finds Conley. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell in the corner. And he drives in. Rejected by Booker.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. And here is Bridges. Guarded by O'Neal. Paul outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Shoots. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 7 points in the game.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Jazz trail by 3. Conley with it, now guarded by Ayton. Out to Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Good D by Booker.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Booker looking around. Paul can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Now O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The feed now to Gobert.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
To Paul. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ayton kicks to Paul. 5 on the clock. Back to Ayton. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now a 4-point Jazz lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 4. Crowder, the pass to Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low. It's tipped. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges finds Crowder. Bridges against O'Neal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. That's tipped. Crowder with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. Another miss by Utah.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Paul. No points in the game yet for him. They grabbed their own miss. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Launches a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
We've got Rudy Gay. Also, Joe Ingles out there. Whiteside is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Nader the pass to McGee, and he hits it to tie the game up. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Clarkson bounce pass to the left side wing. Oni passes to Clarkson. Out left to the wing. The shot by Oni, no good. Sun shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Driving to the basket. He gets it in there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Nader. Ingles covering. Nader kicks to McGee. Passes it to Nader. From downtown. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Ingles. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Driving in. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the Jazz with possession here. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Clock at 2. Oni. Here's Whiteside. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix leading by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's Shamet. Buries it from three-point range. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Honey. Payne covering. The wide open look here for Ingles. Another miss by Utah. From deep. Back to Payne. Johnson, the pass to Nader. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Honey. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Payne kicks to Nader. Back to Payne. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. Payne's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Gay passes to Whiteside. Back to Gay. Larson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Releases from 15, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Pass to McGee. It's deflected. Here's Nader. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the second team.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here's Honey. He feeds it to Gay and taken away by Johnson. Shamet drains the wing tray. Shamet's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Suns.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Payne, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Payne. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Payne finds Shamet. Back to Payne. And he drops it in from the low post. Payne's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open. With this speed, they had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make the ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Come on, get wild. It's your chance, Denver.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. And it's Paul penetrating.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Suns.
And Paul drills both of them. The Jazz shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside Conley. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Crowder kicks to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Paul goes in, and the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 20.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul, a phenomenal ball handler.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And now the Suns a fast break. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist for Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's the teardrop. Rejected by Booker. Here's Gobert. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Paul surveying the floor. For 3, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bridges with it. He kicks it to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Takes a 3. Shot clock at 5. Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. Outside Crowder. And the pass to Booker. 3-pointer. Rebound Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
The Suns need to get a shot off from 20 feet out. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for DeAndre Ayton.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
And Gobert drops them both. Now Paul. Outside Crowder. Paul outside. Booker outside. To end the cold streak, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the rejection by Ayton. Kicks to Paul. Left side, Crowder. Inside, and stolen by Bogdanovich. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Bogdanovich. At small forward, let's meet the starters for York.
And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. That one drops for him.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Hunter with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Collins outside. Outside Young. Here he goes. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter, good.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
It's Bridges on the wing. Collins against Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Paul with it, picked up by Collins. Crowder, the pass to Paul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Crowder missing. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Young, outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul into the lane. Capella with a block. 1:44 left in the first. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Takes the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Paul, back to Ayton. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Aiden, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The kick out to Young. Paul with a steal. Booker for 3. Drops in the 3.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
There's Young with the 3. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Paul. Young way outside. Atlanta again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Crowder and Aiden, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
3-pointer. Young can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in.
Kevin Herter.
The Hawks trailing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Blocking foul called on Gorgie James. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Aiden inside. He's against Chang. And that one's good. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
That's his first personal foul.
Young against Paul. Outside Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. Paul for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Collins outside. Back to Young. 3-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so So number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Pass to Crowder. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Williams is checked in for Young.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Lou Williams.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. It's Herder on the wing. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Hunter against Paul. Back to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Collins outside. Outside Herder. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's a three from Paul. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul. Crowder's got 6 points.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Herder. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Herder can't hit. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Paul with it. Collins with the rebound. Outside Herder. Collins outside. Williams on the wing. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with John Collins. And it's Williams in at the point. Here's Herder. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Left side Johnson launches a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Gallinari comes in for John Collins.
Okongwu. Danilo Gallinari.
And the Hawks shooting about 35% so far in this game. Williams against Payne. Puts one up from 19. A nice shot by Gallinari.
In between game for Danilo Gallinari. Okay.
Payne drives. Tipped. McGee passes to Johnson. Payne against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Shamet. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside, Williams. Right side, Gallinari. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Shamet. And the layup is good. Shamit's got his first 2 points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Payne against Williams. Outside Herder. To the middle. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Payne against Williams. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Hunter against Payne. Over Hunter. It's blocked. And he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Right side Gallinari. This for the tie. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson, and he's good on the first of 3.
Well, as a young player, Danilo Gallinari played in some pressure-packed environments. Think he played for Milan in Italy. They love their hoops and take it seriously. And then straight to the Knicks as a 20-year-old. Boy, he can handle the spotlight. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Payne on the bounce. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
It's deflected. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Gallinari.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Payne against Hunter. Here's Nader. That three's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Hunter. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns trailing. It's Nader on the wing. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. It's Herder on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
McGee with it. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. And it's Trae Young in for Williams. Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. To the wing, right side. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Young's got 5 now.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. The whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Good on both. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Screen by Capella. From deep. And Young is good from 3. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's McGee. Capella with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. He gets it up. Danilo Gallinari has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks, hunting for opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in it to center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Reddish misses. The Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Ayton into the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Young way outside. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Jacks up a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Reddish on the wing. The kick out to Young. Gallinari for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The three, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. The Hawks leading. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Bridges misses. Atlanta's got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. There's Young with the three. Sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Hawks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. From deep. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
To the right side. Ball drives in. Capella with a block. Stolen by Ayton. To the middle. Stolen by Young. Going all the way to the rack. The ball's knocked loose.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes.
Gallinari with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Gallinari. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Paul beyond the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Back to Young. Outside Gallinari. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Reddish. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. And here's Gallinari. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Reddish.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Fires from deep. Catch. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3. Yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Young, the pass to Collins. once again, cannot hit it. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Hawks on D. Crowder left side. Back to 80. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Young. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And here's Hunter for three. Crowder grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Bridges passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges to tie it up.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns.
He gets the first, and that brings him within two here.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Left side, Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Let's go.